Today's video was called Farming is 90% fixing stuff.
90%?
About 95%.
You mean 99.8%?
Yeah.
All or nothing. That's the choice motto. All or nothing. Or sometimes you got it all even when you have nothing. I'm not a Peterbilt driver, I don't sit like you.
Yeah. Most of our videos are working on stuff.
I would love to bring y'all guys footage from the field of us doing cool stuff.
So what are we doing to the Sterling?
Well, our fan speed was stuck on low, and then on them old hot days it wasn't even moving enough air to keep us cool, so I started diagnosing problems, and first I went to replace the fan, and the fan wasn't the problem. Then so we pulled the fan off and took it back, and then I went to the resistor, and the resistor wasn't the problem. And being that the fan speed is controlled by the ground on the truck, and 95% of the time we run on high speed anyways, I just simply grounded the motor to the truck, and now our motor runs at full speed, and we shall have airflow. And if you get cold, you can just turn the air off. So you either have on or off on the air conditioning, or turn the vent away from you. But I'm putting this back together. Kind of took it apart for no reason, but I was exploring and learning more about the Sterling all the time.
You know a lot more about the Sterling. Have you showed them old Gray?
No, not yet. That's in an upcoming video. You can go give them a sneak peek though.
Wait till it kind of clean it up.
Just well, that's what I was thinking, but you can just snake around the truck and give them a
Ever so.
You can be like my first girlfriend, just a big old tease. Oh yeah. I can do something with that. So, all or nothing. That's the choice motto. All or nothing. Or sometimes you got it all even when you have nothing. Just remember that. When things look bleak, you can have it all when you have nothing. By gosh, about half of the stuff on this truck don't work, but the horn works.
Part of it. Oh, there we go.
Hey. Move, B. Get out the way. Our brain's fried at this point, if you can't tell. We're so ready to get to the field. We're done with this working on stuff. We'll work on it in the field now instead of in the shop.
Yeah.
Robert was like, you almost got that starter out. You almost got it. Keep it coming. I was like, Robert, it ain't nowhere close to that. And then he looked off in there and he's like, good gosh. Boys, that's a dang starter. Alright, let me mentally prepare myself. Oh, it ain't that bad. I picked up, Robert made me set the variable speed on the figure house by hand. Dang. It's hanging, is what it's doing. 200. That's what amazes me about these semi trucks, especially these old Cummins engines. Like, just like that's $250 for a reman starter, or $260 plus tax. I'm sure it's, you can see where he's been pecking on it. And what it's done is, it's like hanging engaged, and it keeps running even after the engine started. It about got hot on me. I didn't realize. He said it was hanging. I didn't realize what he meant. Gonna fix the old gal up maybe. Repaint the main thing, just repaint that hood and need some new tires on the back. Just repaint that hood and clean it up and clean the cab up. I'm gonna put me some kind of aftermarket air conditioner on it. And it old truck drove good coming home. But we'll tell you more about that tomorrow. You missed it, guys. You too late. Done got it done, but thanks for showing up anyways. Putting a starter on our old International Eagle. Y'all are gonna get to see today. You're gonna get to see the first truck I started farming with. Bought this truck in 2013. Paid $5,000 for it in 2013. $15,000 for it and the hopper bottom. And ran it. And what year did it drop the valve? I'm gonna say 16. Dropped the valve on the head. Head dropped the valve in 16. Rebuilt the engine.
Here we are moving old Gray for the first time since an engine overhaul. She's been out of commission since June of 2016. But we finally got her back together. Now she'll just stay that way.
run it in 17, and we sold it in the fall of 17 for $4,400. Well, I ain't seen hide nor hair of it for 6 years. And I was up at the lake just minding my own business, and my phone started blowing up. I thought somebody had died or something. And it was all my buddies messaging me, "Your old international is on Facebook." Like, okay. But no, I have, if y'all been on this channel before and heard me say more than one time, I kind of wish I'd never sold this old truck. Well, she is back on the farm. I bought it. I knew the starter was bad on it. Went up there to Paris, looked at it, test drove it, and brought the old girl back home. $5,500. I think he had a line of people about a mile long wanting to buy it, because you can't find these old trucks that cheap anymore. She ain't no show price. We done, if everybody's thinking we bought a bargain, we didn't buy a bargain, because I know this old truck and I know it very well. But the engine's good in it. We put a rear end in it. The bare bones, I mean the main machine should be in good shape. When we got rid of it, them airbags was about $400 a piece, and there's 8 of them on it. And it needed all 8 of them. And, well, he didn't replace all them bushings. He did replace one bushing. I know it needed replacing. Yeah, right there, he replaced them bushings in that arm, but it's been sitting out in the weather, so they're still not in the best of shape. 400 horse Cummins, 13-speed transmission. Front tires is still in decent shape. I don't know why. I don't know why these back tires in such rough shape. We may have an issue show up at some point, but we're gonna try to find maybe Wallace has got 4 used tires. And what I want to do, still got the receiver hitch on. Hell, I think that's the receiver hitch we're on. Did we leave a receiver on it when we sold it?
I'm pretty sure we pulled it.
That ain't like me to leave a good receiver hitch in. But we used to use it to pull our water wagon, and just was just a good old truck. But paint on the cab is pretty decent here. We need to work on the back side of the cab, and need to repaint our hood here. Shine our wheels up. And maybe we'll have a decent old truck. When we get this old truck started, I'm gonna pull it up there and we're gonna vacuum the cab out, and where it don't smell like a mouse, and spray some Febreze in there and put a little Armor All on the dash, and then we'll show you the inside. This is done sparked if it wasn't it? Dang clear. Been about 4 days since she's been cranked. Sometimes the fuel leaks off and it'll spit and sputter a little bit, but it'll smooth out here in a minute.
air conditioner on here. So this is the interior. It's in pretty good shape for the most part. Fuller transmission, 13 speed. We put this tacking hour meter, shows 1279 hours on it. It's got a fuel gauge, shows we're about out of fuel. I don't know if that's right or not. 4 o'clock Friday before Labor Day. We started fungiciding wheat beans last week. That's when the sprayer decided to throw its fit. But 4 o'clock on a Friday on Labor Day weekend, let's go finish fungiciding beans, I guess. That's just a Joyce way. We don't get started good till about 4 o'clock every day. I don't know what we do until then, but we don't get rolling good till about 4 o'clock. Other than it taking a country mile to turn it around, this may be the new water trailer truck. And it's a whole lot stouter than the other trucks. It's completely full and you don't even know that trailer's back there. So this may be the new water trailer truck. And I left my blinker on. Load up with some Circle S foliar and some Liberty and some fungicides. Hello, Bruiser. Well, old Gray did her first, guess you'd call it, full day on the job. Got her back there in the shed. We are not colorblind, and we are not looking like Matt Griggs is out here with all the different colors and brands. But we got her back in the shed here. It is almost 7 o'clock, but he's gonna spray 30 more acres and then we're gonna quit for the day. Don't know what else to say. Might go down here and feed the hogs. We're gonna go ride the boat this weekend. Enjoy Labor Day. Hope y'all do too. Hope y'all have a good Labor Day. And be safe. And corn harvest is coming up, so stay tuned for that. A lot more stuff coming, so y'all have a good Labor Day weekend. Y'all stay safe, and we'll catch you on the next one.